Oh, I've got I have
It says recording right now.
I have AI that does its thing and makes notes
Oh,
and read later, and that's recording. Discovered that the hard way one day, and like I also have to do the Zoom recording to get the video. So,
oh, got it.
hi Ted,
Hi
welcome.
there, Jan.
How are you today?
Well, I'm doing fine. I don't know whether you remember me, but I was involved with Scott Farnsworth, and I think we had a conference or two in Florida.
Oh, wow. Wow. Such a long time ago. I do
It,
remember.
it
Yes.
was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I think you did a couple of in-person things with Scott's
Yeah, my
people.
husband Alan and I came and did a workshop for like a conference that
Yeah,
he was hosting.
yeah.
Mhm. Very cool. Thanks for being here today. So where do you live, Ted?
I live in Port Angeles, Washington,
Okay.
up in the mountains.
All right. Great.
After 50 years of practicing law, I finally retired and still do storytelling.
Okay. Nice. I'm letting some people in here.
Jan, are you still in New Mexico?
I am. Santa Fe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Linda. Welcome.
Hi.
Oh, so fun. So fun. Where do you live, Linda?
I'm in Newport Beach, California.
Ooh, I love Newport Beach. Love that.
Anybody help me turn right side up?
Hi, Dorothy.
Hi.
I have
I
not.
don't know. Last week it started doing this and I haven't figured out how to get me straight.
Are you on a cell phone?
No, I'm on my laptop.
Oh, that is just wild.
Uh,
But.
yeah, usually when we do it at school, they don't want pictures. So I have a little paper over my camera and I haven't, I'll figure it out. If you can handle me being sideways, I don't know.
I love it. You're getting a new perspective. That's what it is.
It must be. It must be.
Awesome. Hi, Tony. Welcome. So,
If it's making people dizzy, let me know and I'll turn it off.
well, where do you live, Dorothy?
Oh, I'm in Prescott, Arizona.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love Prescott.
Oh, you do?
Mary Emma, you're in
I'm in Ventura, California, so
Chura. Okay.
not far from Newport Beach, a few
Right.
hours.
Remember
2
visiting
hours.
you there. We were thinking about moving out in that area,
Ah,
but
it's really nice.
yeah.
It's getting more crowded, but it's still nothing like LA and
Yeah.
little removed, you know.
Yeah.
And I love Prescott. I love Prescott, Sedona, all of that area.
And Tony, where do you live? Tell everybody. Hi, Tony. Can you hear me?
Hi, I'm in Dallas.
Okay. Texas, my old stomping ground.
I was there for 31 years, Dallas, Fort Worth area.
I lived in Houston most of my life until I moved here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that Southern hospitality. Arizona doesn't have it.
I know. I grew up with a very Southern mom. She was born in Georgia, so, and then we had the Texas Southern thing. I'm just so, I was appalled. Not everybody lives that way. So,
What's funny is they're very appalled at you because you live that way.
I know. Come visit me. You'll be waited on hand and foot.
Same here.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember I went to visit a boyfriend's parents' home and years ago. And I was like, his mom just said, look in the refrigerator and find something to eat. for breakfast, I'm busy, I'm like, oh, I was so judgmental, so judgmental. Oh, well. And Ellen is here. Welcome.
Hi, thank you. It's good to see you again, Jan. It's been a long
Thank
time.
you. It's good to see you.
I'm
Where
sorry I'm
are you
late.
these days? Where are you living?
I'm still in Chicagoland, still working with Tiara,
Okay.
Beth, and Rescue
Okay.
and the gang,
All
Allison.
right. Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome. Thanks for coming today.
of course.
Let's see. Lena has joined us, and I know she's in Chicago. Hi, Lena. And so any questions or Linda, where did you say you live? I don't think I asked you.
Newport Beach.
That's right, Newport Beach. Okay,
Newport Beach.
Newport Beach. All right.
Jan, just so you know, I have to leave at 10:30 because I have a client at 10:30.
That is not allowed. I'm sorry.
No, I was bummed, but anyway.
Thank you for letting me know. No problem. Yeah.
So when I drop out, it's not because this is
You didn't
terrible
make, we
to
didn't,
be here.
yeah,
Run you off.
we didn't make you mad or anything.
Right, right.
Thank goodness. All right. So, anybody have a question before we still have time. People are just arriving. Well, while you're waiting, if you want, I'm going to ask this for everybody to write down one thing that you would like to receive out of today. If you could, where's my magic wand? I was going to say, if you could wave your magic wand and have something that you would like, what would that be? Just write that down on your notes or think about it. And
If you lose me for a second, I'm going to try to sign in on my iPad and see if I can do
Okay.
normal. Okay.
yeah, your blood is going to rush to the side.
I know, it's
your
gonna be,
head,
I can't stay like that. Okay, thank you.
Okay, let's see. Patty has joined. Jan has joined. Welcome, you guys. So, Patty and Lena's still joining in. And Jan, when you get a minute, tell us where you live. We're just tuning in.
Littleton, Colorado.
All right. Colorado's here. All right.
I'm going to leave you because I'm straight up on my iPad. I'll see if I can get back in.
Yeah, just sign back in. And there's our Lena. Hi.
Hello there.
And I think I already told everybody you're from Chicago, but still in Chicago, right?
Yep, still in Chicago.
Okay. Well,
Still
if you
deciding what
joined
season it
in,
is.
we're not doing anything formal yet, but I did mention if you want to write down what would be one thing you'd like to receive out of being here today, you can think about it or write it on your notes. Wave your magic wand, have anything you want. Write it down. Yeah, I've already gotten my wish. Y'all are my wish. My wish, one thing I want is people to come today. I'm gonna write another one. Oh, there's
Try to keep us away.
well, I'll give you a little behind the scenes story. So, about a year ago, I was like, well, I'm paying for this expensive software program, that has all my database, and I hadn't sent an email in a long time. So I'm like, instead of paying for all of that, I'm going to move over to another program that's very inexpensive. And so I did that. And then I was like, well, really, I just have one thing that I do every month. It's called the Sacred Synchronicity Circle, which I'm going to invite you guys to join later. It's a free call. It's just something that I'm like, I want to keep one toe in the water. So on my new system, I only had 100 people on that list, just 100. Well, then one day I'm getting all, I don't know, I'm just sitting at the computer. I'm like, you know what? I still have all the other names from my other list. in an Excel spreadsheet. What if I just see what would happen if I download it? So I downloaded it into the new program. And they're like, oh, okay. So here you got to clean it up and remove duplicates. So I thought, okay, this is looking good. It cleaned out a few and now I've got this list. Well, then another day I'm like, I just want to I want to like connect with people, see who's still out there, who still remembers me. And I just sent an email to everybody. And you might have gotten one of those. It said, let's connect in the subject line. And I was starting to get some messages back. I'm like, oh, this is great. I'm not dead. People remember me, it's like so cool. So and then the software company shut me down. Like they turned my whole program on.
Oh,
I couldn't even send one email after that. And their customer service, as far as I can tell, is non-existent because, maybe because they're an inexpensive thing.
why did they shut you down?
I sent too many at once or something.
Uh-uh.
Consider that spamming these days. So
Okay.
now I'm like, I'm kind of stuck. Like, what am I going to do? Well, my previous program, that I'm now using, I used to use, called Kajabi. And I started getting these emails, they're running a special, like 3 months for $97 or something. And I went, maybe I should just go back to them. And so I wrote them and I said, hey, can I reinstate my program and still get the special price? And they wrote back, yes. And I'm like, OMG, all of my previous information that I thought I had let go of is all there. All the classes and the recordings and the documents and the list and all the previous emails, everything was all there. And I'm like, oh, what is the message here? I think there's a bigger message here I need to pay attention to. And so that's how this kind of got a little momentum when I went back, and I'm like, you know what? I think I'm supposed to still be doing something, not just sitting on my laurels, as they say. So here we are. So thank you for being part of my party today. I appreciate it.
Awesome. I was wondering what happened when I saw that it was coming through Kajabi. I'm like, what happened? She went back?
I did. I went back to it. You've seen me and helped me.
Oh, yes.
But yeah,
And-
that happened.
And I kind of knew that all that stuff was not, I kind of knew that all that stuff would still be there
Yeah.
somehow.
I hadn't counted on that, but you know what? It's all there.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very excited.
So then I'm like, oh, well, that means I can send an email and they won't shut me down. So yeah, so here we go. Here we go. All right. Well, we got just a couple of minutes. I'll give it a couple of minutes before we get going again. Hey, Patty Walters.
Hi there.
Tell
Hello, everybody.
everybody where you live.
I live in Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Yes, she does. Patty and I are longtime friends from way back
Oh my God, 2000,
in the
2000.
hood. She was one of my very first customers.
Yeah.
When I started Perfect Customers.
Yay.
Back in the dark ages and life or two.
In Houston, Texas.
Yeah, we both lived in Houston, not far from each other. Our neighborhoods
Right.
close together, and the rest is her story. As they
First
say.
story. That's right. That's right.
And Megan, hi. Tell everybody
Hello.
where you're from.
I'm from Fenwood, New Jersey,
Awesome.
currently.
But you have another home in Canada, right?
Right, in Meaford, Ontario, Canada.
Okay. All right. Canada is in the house too, so. All righty. Well, any questions before we move to the next part? Comments?
Well, I'm just looking forward to seeing what sort of a spin that you're doing on the process that you developed so many years ago.
Yeah, everybody's got some past history, I think, with me and what I'm doing before. I'll tell you, I'm going to tell you my story. So I want to wait till we get going, but I am going to absolutely tell you how this evolved. Any other comments or questions? Cool. Now I forgot your name, Miss iPhone. Is it Betty? No,
Oh, on my iPad, it's Dorothy.
Dorothy. There you go.
It says, yeah, iPhone 2, Dorothy.
Okay.
Not from Kansas.
Thank you, iPhone.
I have some work to do this week.
Yeah, that's a question mark. I guess it was some setting on your laptop, obviously, since your iPad is, or your iPhone is working better.
That's what the help desk is for.
So my frustration with that program was that if I try to write them and say, I need some help, they would send me an article.
Oh, wow.
5 articles.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not that kind of person. I don't even read instruction books. I'm not that person. I need a human, at least a chat.
Well, besides that, you can't go back and forth on an article because you read, even if you read it and you go, but what does this mean? And if I do this, what will happen? You know, you can't, it'll be thousands of emails back and forth. And I mean, it's just doesn't work.
All right. Well, it looks like we're at the top of the hour, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stop this recording.